we have a Prime Minister so concerned with his own popularity that he's willing to tear apart the country for some applause from the media and, of course, his corporate elite mates. Shame. Labor's voice, the voice of the elites, the voice of politicians, Albo's attempt to distract from the fact that he's done nothing. That's all it is. It's a distraction from Labor's incompetence. They have no idea how to handle Indigenous issues, so they'd rather palm it off and make it something else's responsibility. I got into politics because I saw problems in my hometown, in the Northern Territory, and in my country that I thought I might be able to do something about. I put my hand up to go to Canberra because I thought I could be a voice for my community. Clearly, they did too. That's why they sent me there. It's incredibly important that we stop Labor's divisive voice. But I'd rather spend my time focusing on the Australians who really need our help, not just the minority that Albanese thinks are worth listening to. When I put my hand up, I had looked at the research. I had looked at the gap and thought maybe I could use my experience to suggest some real action, some real solutions. That's why I looked into the gap. The differences in outcomes between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians to try and understand what's going on and why. Well, let me tell you what I found. The gap is more about place than race. The gap doesn't simply exist between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians. The gap exists between those who live in the cities and those who live in remote and regional Australia.